right, so let's jump right into today's deep dive. And it's one that you specifically requested. It's the world of AI. And wow, you really sent us a ton of stuff to look at articles, funding data, even like a Forbes piece on AI history. So what we want to do today is kind of sift through all of this, figure out what's really going on with AI right now and what it means for, well,
Yeah. I think what's fascinating is the sheer volume of investment. Kind of points to a much bigger story, right? We're not just talking about like a tech trend here. We're talking about a potential economic earthquake.
oh, wow. Okay, so let's talk numbers then.
Mhm.
That top 50 list of AI companies you sent, they've raised collectively like a jaw-dropping $52.8 billion. And a huge chunk of that $20.7 billion just came in last year.
Yeah, it's mind-blowing, and I think it signals a massive shift, right? Investors are betting that AI is moving beyond just like a cool tech niche,
Yeah.
becoming like a core driver of the global economy.
So it's not just headlines, the money is talking. But who are the big players that everyone should know about? You mentioned OpenAI, the folks behind ChatGPT.
Yeah, OpenAI is definitely a front runner with a staggering $21.9 billion in funding. Their focus on generative models, so these are the AI systems that can create new content like text or images, seems to have really struck a
But
chord.
there's also Anthropic,
Right.
and they're taking a slightly different approach.
Absolutely. Anthropic, while also heavily funded at $9.7 billion, emphasizes safety and ethical AI development. They're pioneering something called constitutional AI. Imagine it like this. Instead of just feeding an AI tons of data and hoping for the best, Anthropic is trying to give their AI a set of core principles, like a constitution, to guide its decision-making.
So it's like building AI with a moral compass. That's both fascinating and kind of terrifying.
Exactly, and it raises so many questions. Can we actually program ethics into AI? What happens if those principles clash with real-world complexities? It's a whole new frontier.
Speaking of pushing frontiers,
Yeah.
you highlighted Databricks, and they're not just building chatbots.
Yeah. No Databricks is a prime example of how AI is revolutionizing entire industries behind the scenes. They've built a platform that integrates AI and machine learning into data analytics, changing how businesses understand and manage the mountains of data they generate every day.
And their $43 billion valuation speaks volumes about the demand for that kind of data-driven insight. This isn't just about writing poems or scripts. AI is changing how we make sense of the world around us.
Precisely, and that brings us to, I think, a crucial point. While those flashy AI applications grab headlines, the real value might be in those less glamorous areas, where AI is quietly improving efficiency and decision-making.
Yeah, it's like the engine under the hood. You don't always see it, but it's what makes the car go. So we've got OpenAI pushing the limits of what AI can create, Anthropic trying to build AI with ethics baked in, and Databricks helping businesses harness the power of data.
And what's intriguing is that many of these game-changing AI companies have something in common. They were founded by ex-Google employees. We're talking 14 companies in the top 50, raising a combined $14.7 billion.
So it's like a Google mafia spreading their AI expertise throughout the industry. Is there something special in the water over at Google?
Perhaps. It could be their research culture, their access to massive data sets, or just a knack for attracting top talent. Whatever it is, this Google mafia is playing a significant role in shaping the AI landscape.
Okay, so we've established that AI is huge EE, growing fast and impacting everything. But let's get real for a second. We need to look past the hype. AI can write code and compose music, but where's the actual value for everyday people?
That's where we shift from the wow factor to practical applications. One key trend is that AI is moving beyond being purely tech-focused. Companies are increasingly focusing on AI applications that address real human needs and solve everyday problems.
So it's about more than just building the coolest tech. It's about making people's lives better. And that leads to a question for you. Are these promises of increased productivity and personalized experiences real or just clever marketing? Let's dive into that next, with expert speaker breaking down the trends and helping us figure out what to believe.
I think one of the most fascinating aspects that your research revealed is this shift towards what we might call AI for the people. It's no longer just about building impressive technology for its own sake, but about harnessing AI's power to solve real-world problems and empower individuals.
And that idea of AI for the people really resonates, right?
Yeah.
It's about making sure this technology benefits everyone, not just a select few. But how is that playing out in practice?
Well, one area where this is really evident is in healthcare. You sent over an article about Unlearn.ai, and what they're doing is revolutionary. They're using AI to speed up cancer research and make clinical trials more efficient.
So instead of taking years to develop life-saving treatments, AI could help us find solutions faster. That's incredible, especially for those facing serious illnesses.
Exactly, and it's not just about speed. AI can analyze massive amounts of medical data, identifying patterns and insights that human researchers might miss. That means more targeted therapies, personalized treatment plans, and ultimately better outcomes for patients.
It almost sounds too good to be true. Are there any downsides to this kind of AI-driven healthcare?
That's a valid question. One concern is data privacy. For AI to work its magic, it needs access to vast amounts of patient data, which raises questions about security and confidentiality. There's also the issue of bias. If AI algorithms are trained on data sets that aren't representative of the entire population, they could perpetuate existing healthcare disparities.
So while AI has the potential to revolutionize healthcare, we need to make sure it's done ethically and responsibly, ensuring everyone benefits. But AI's reach extends far beyond healthcare, doesn't it?
Absolutely. You were curious about how AI might impact your own field. And based on what you've shared, I think there's a lot to be excited about. AI is being used to automate tedious tasks,
Hmm.
analyze complex data, and even spark creative inspiration.
So it's not about AI replacing jobs, but about AI augmenting human capabilities. That's a reassuring thought.
Precisely. Think of it as a powerful tool that can help you do your job better and more efficiently. For example, AI can help you sift through mountains of research, analyze data to identify trends, or even generate creative content ideas.
And those are some serious time savers.
Right.
But beyond just efficiency, are there ways AI is creating entirely new opportunities?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You mentioned you're interested in the future of education. Well, AI is transforming learning in incredible ways. We're talking personalized learning experiences, AI-powered tutors, and tools that can help students learn more effectively and at their own pace.
So it's about making education more accessible and tailored to individual needs. That's fantastic, especially for those who struggle with traditional learning environments.
Exactly. AI can analyze a student's learning patterns and provide customized feedback, creating a truly individualized learning journey. It's like having a personal tutor available 24/7.
That's mind-blowing. But switching gears a bit, you pointed to something really interesting about the companies driving this AI revolution, that there's a distinct Google mafia at play.
Yes, and it's fascinating. Former Google employees have founded a surprising number of these top AI companies. It makes you wonder, is there something unique about Google's culture that breeds this entrepreneurial spirit in AI?
It's like they've got a secret formula for AI success. But let's shift focus back to that idea of AI for the people. How can we make sure this technology benefits everyone, not just those who can afford it or those with the technical know-how?
That's a crucial question. One key factor is accessibility. We need to make AI tools and resources available to individuals and small businesses, not just large corporations. That means developing user-friendly interfaces, providing affordable access to computing power, and promoting AI literacy.
So it's about leveling the playing field, giving everyone the opportunity to harness AI's power. But what about those who are skeptical of AI? Those who fear it will lead to job displacement or ethical dilemmas?
Those concerns are valid and need to be addressed head-on. We need to have open and honest conversations about the potential risks of AI, while also highlighting its incredible potential to solve global challenges,
Right.
from climate change to healthcare disparities.
So it's about striking a balance, embracing the opportunities while mitigating the risks. It sounds like a complex dance. But what about you? What are your biggest hopes and fears when it comes to the future of AI?
My hope is that AI will be used to uplift humanity,
Yeah.
to solve problems that have plagued us for centuries. But my fear is that if we don't proceed thoughtfully, AI could exacerbate existing inequalities and create new ones.
Those are powerful thoughts.
Yeah.
And it underscores the importance of having these conversations, of bringing these issues to light. But enough with the serious stuff for a minute. Let's talk about some of the cool things happening in AI right now. Your research mentioned AI music creation. Is that for real?
It is. Platforms like Suno are allowing people to create original music using AI. You can literally type in a text prompt describing the mood or style you want, and the AI will generate a full song complete with music lyrics and vocals.
That sounds like something straight out of a science fiction movie. But is the music any good?
That's subjective, of course.
Yeah.
But the quality of AI-generated music is improving rapidly. It's opening up new creative possibilities, allowing people with no musical training to express themselves through music.
That's amazing. It's like giving everyone a voice,
Mm-hmm.
regardless of their background or skill level.
Yeah.
And speaking of giving everyone a voice, we were talking about the importance of accessibility earlier.
Yes, and that ties into another fascinating development in the AI world, AI-powered research tools. You mentioned Elicit AI in your research. It's a game changer for students, researchers, and anyone who needs to quickly access and synthesize information.
So instead of spending hours digging through research papers, AI can do the heavy lifting for you. Sign me up.
Exactly. You can ask Elicit AI a complex research question, and it will scan through thousands of papers, extract the most relevant information, and present it to you in a clear and concise way.
It's like having a personal research assistant at your fingertips. This could truly democratize access to knowledge. But let's shift gears for a moment and talk about business. How is AI changing the game for companies and entrepreneurs?
Well, one of the most significant impacts is in the realm of customer service. You mentioned Isera in your research, and they're a great example of how AI is being used to automate customer support and provide instant solutions to common queries.
So instead of waiting on hold for hours, AI can provide instant answers. That's a win for both businesses and customers.
Absolutely. AI-powered chatbots and virtual assistants can handle a wide range of customer inquiries, freeing up human agents to focus on more complex issues. It's a win-win situation.
And speaking of win-win situations, we talked about AI's potential to benefit everyone. Are there companies out there that are truly embracing this AI for the people philosophy?
Yes, absolutely. You sent an article about AMP Robotics, and they're doing some incredible things in the field of waste management. They're using AI-powered robots to sort through our trash and recycle more efficiently, creating a more sustainable future.
That's a fantastic example of how AI can be used to address real-world problems and make a positive impact on the environment. But let's be honest, AI isn't always portrayed in a positive light. We've all seen those sci-fi movies where robots take over the world.
Those dystopian visions certainly make for entertaining movies, but it's important to remember that AI is a tool. And like any tool, it can be used for good or for ill. It's up to us as humans to guide its development and ensure that it's used ethically and responsibly.
It feels like we only just scratched the surface of this massive AI world. There's so much happening and it's evolving so quickly. So let's zoom out for a minute and talk about the bigger picture. What are the major trends shaping the AI landscape right now?
Well, I think one of the most significant trends is the democratization of AI. Tools and technologies that were once only accessible to large corporations and research institutions are becoming available to individuals and small businesses. This is being driven by several factors, including the decreasing cost of computing power, the rise of cloud computing platforms, and the vibrant open source community.
So it's like AI is becoming less exclusive, more of a level playing field.
Exactly, and that's incredibly exciting because it means more people can experiment with AI, develop new applications, and contribute to the field. This is leading to an explosion of innovation in areas we might not even imagine.
That's pretty cool. It reminds me of the early days of the internet, when suddenly anyone could create a website or start a blog. We saw this incredible wave of creativity and innovation. Could AI be on a similar trajectory?
I think so. We're already seeing this with tools like Wix and Shopify that use AI to make it easier for anyone to build and manage an online store, or platforms like Upwork and Fiverr that connect freelancers with clients, creating new opportunities for remote work and entrepreneurship. AI is empowering individuals to build businesses and pursue their passions in ways that were previously unimaginable.
That's a powerful thought. But speaking of powerful, there's a lot of talk about the rise of generative AI. What exactly is that, and why is everyone so excited about it?
Generative AI refers to AI systems that can create new content. Think text, images, audio, video, even code. These systems are powered by deep learning models trained on massive amounts of data, and they're capable of producing some incredibly realistic and creative outputs.
So this is how AI can write poems, compose music, and even create those photorealistic deepfakes we hear so much about. It's like giving AI the power of imagination.
In a way, yes. Generative AI is blurring the lines between creativity and technology, opening up new possibilities for artistic expression. But it also raises concerns about authenticity, copyright, and the potential for misuse. It's a fascinating and rapidly evolving field.
We've seen some of the mind-blowing applications of AI, but I keep hearing about these knowledge graphs. What exactly are they, and why are they so important?
Imagine a vast web of interconnected information where concepts and entities are linked together based on their relationships. That's essentially what a knowledge graph is. Instead of just matching keywords, AI systems using knowledge graphs can understand the meaning and context of information.
So it's like giving AI a deeper understanding of the world, not just a surface-level understanding based on words and phrases.
Precisely, and that opens up incredible possibilities. Knowledge graphs are being used to power a wide range of AI applications, from search engines and chatbots to recommendation systems and personalized content. They're even being used in scientific research to accelerate drug discovery and explore new frontiers in medicine.
Speaking of scientific frontiers,
Mm.
we can't talk about AI without mentioning robots. Are we finally entering an era of AI-powered robots that can perform tasks that were once thought to be exclusively human?
We're definitely seeing significant progress in the field of robotics. AI-powered robots are already being used in various industries, from manufacturing and logistics to healthcare and agriculture. They can perform tasks that are dangerous, repetitive, or require a high level of precision, freeing up human workers to focus on more creative and complex tasks.
It's not about robots replacing humans, but about robots and humans working together,
Right.
leveraging their respective strengths.
Exactly. The key is to find the right balance, to use AI and robotics to enhance human capabilities, not replace them.
It's fascinating to think about how AI is changing the way we work. What about how we learn? Are there any exciting developments in the realm of AI-powered education?
Absolutely. You mentioned Duolingo earlier, and they're a great example of how AI can personalize language learning, adapting lessons and exercises to each individual's learning style and pace. We're also seeing the rise of AI-powered tutors that can provide real-time feedback, answer questions, and even motivate students to stay engaged.
It's amazing to think that AI could help tailor education to each student's individual needs, making learning more engaging and effective. But what about those who are concerned that AI could be used to manipulate people, control information, or even make life-altering decisions without human oversight?
Those concerns are absolutely valid and underscore the importance of ethical considerations in AI development. We need to ensure that AI systems are designed with transparency, accountability, and fairness in mind. It's crucial to establish clear guidelines and regulations to prevent AI from being used in harmful ways.
It sounds like a delicate balancing act. On the one hand, we want to encourage innovation and explore the incredible potential of AI.
Yeah.
But on the other hand, we need to be mindful of the risks and ensure that AI is used responsibly.
Exactly. It's a conversation that needs to involve everyone, not just technologists and policymakers. We need to engage the public, educate them about AI, and ensure that everyone has a voice in shaping the future of this powerful technology.
Speaking of the future, what are some of the key challenges and opportunities that lie ahead in the world of AI?
One of the biggest challenges will be addressing the ethical and societal implications of AI, ensuring that AI benefits all of humanity, not just a select few. We need to grapple with questions around job displacement, data privacy bias, and the potential for misuse.
It sounds like we need a new kind of literacy, not just technical literacy, but ethical literacy
Yeah,
to navigate this new world.
I agree. We need to equip ourselves with the knowledge and skills to think critically about AI, to understand its potential benefits and risks, and to make informed decisions about how this technology is used in our lives.
It's a lot to take in, but it's also incredibly exciting to be living in this era of unprecedented technological advancement. But before we get too carried away with the future, let's bring it back to the present. What's one thing you'd like our listener to remember from this deep dive into the world of AI?
I think the most important takeaway is that AI is a tool, and like any tool, it can be used for good or for ill. It's up to us as humans to guide its development and ensure that it's used to create a more equitable, sustainable, and prosperous world.
That's a powerful message, and one that I hope resonates with our listener. We've covered so much ground in this deep dive, from the history of AI to its potential impact on our lives and the world around us. It's clear that AI is here to stay, and it's only going to become more pervasive and powerful in the years to come. But ultimately, the future of AI is up to us. It's up to us to decide how we use this technology, what values we embed in it, and what kind of world we want to create with it. So let's be thoughtful, be responsible, and be bold in our exploration of this exciting new frontier.
Well said. And remember, the future is not something that happens to us, it's something we create. So let's create a future where AI empowers humanity and helps us achieve our full potential.
That's a great note to end on. Thank you, expert speaker, for sharing your insights and expertise with us today. And thank you, listener, for joining us on this incredible journey into the world of AI. We hope you found it informative, inspiring, and thought-provoking. Until next time, keep exploring, keep learning, and keep asking questions.
It's been a pleasure, and remember, the future is ours to shape.